So ever since I was born, I've always been a very heavy introvert. So naturally I found ways of expressing myself other than socializing, because socializing was exhausting. And I found basketball. I could express myself through that. I looked up to guys like Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas. If you don't know basketball, you probably won't know these guys. But Kyrie, because he was very creative, and Isaiah, because he was a midget, and it gave me some hope because I was also a midget as well. So I go through year 6 with my mates who also wanted to make the NBA, so we had some massive dreams and we had no fear of failure, none. Didn't even cross our mind, we knew we were going to make it together, we knew it. And man, that's a feeling that I haven't been able to recapture since that day. And then I go into year 7 and some of my mates give up. You know, they've taken the high school criticisms very seriously. Everyone's telling them that it's not possible, especially the teachers, bro. That was the worst. You know, because our school wasn't known for athletes at all. Except one AFL player. We got out of there, but that was it. And then it got to a point in the end of year 7 when I was like the only one that still had this dream of playing in the NBA. And some of my friends who had given up criticized me for having this dream because people hate on what they give up on. At least that's what I've experienced. So I go into year 8, I'm still holding on to it. I told myself when I was in year 6, if I do not make the NBA, there is no point in even living. I told myself that. I could not live with the fact that I failed. I couldn't do it. So I told myself. So at the end of year 8, and if you know my main channel, you know this, I try out for this basketball team that I really wanted to make, and it would definitely get me access to more scouts at a higher level. Try it for them and I get cut. Long story short, I get cut. I tell myself that I'm going to take a year off. Just focus on me and then come back next season ready to go. But I realise I'm driving home and I'm like, I'm too small, I'm too unathletic, I don't have the genes to do this, so I give up. I'm on the way home and I told myself I'd rather give myself the truth than live in delusion the rest of my life thinking I can make the NBA. I got home and that was a start of a 3 or 4 month depression. I don't want to call it that because I wasn't diagnosed with depression, but it was definitely, I would say it was. From going no fear of failure, telling myself if I do not make this, and this wasn't just year 6, this was year 6 and year 8, telling myself that if I didn't make the NBA, there's no point in even living because I could not settle for anything less. I could not live with the fact that I failed, to going to nothing, completely given up. It hurts, it does. So I'm in this 3-4 month period where I'm, watching a lot of porn because that was my way of escaping. I always wanted ways to escape. I wanted ways to express myself, and that became my main way of doing it. And then I think it's November of 2020, the end of 8th grade. And I'm sitting in humanities class. And I come up with I think our teacher, he asks us what we want to do when we grow up. And I used to say NBA player. But now I can't say that. Holy shit, fucking bird. Oh no, it's not a bird, it's a rat. Fuck. Oh no, it's a possum. It's a possum. Yeah, rats don't jump like that. Fucking scared the shit out of me, the dog. Anyways. He goes around and asks us what we want to do when we're older. And I just say, I don't know. I'm not too sure yet. Let me get a drink. I'm not too sure yet. Which is normal. I think most people do that. And then he asks me, goes to the next person, and that kind of triggers some thinking in my brain. And I come up with the idea of starting a fitness YouTube channel. Fitness is another way that I've kind of been expressing myself. You know, it's a good way to express myself. Fuck, that shit's close. It's like literally 5 minutes away from me, bro. So I can show it to you. Let's see. You probably can't see it. Can you see that in the tree or not? I think it's like... Is that the tree? It's like nibbling on something. No, I think that's... Fuck, I don't know if you can see it. There it is. See it? It's up there? Fucking possum. Fuck, it's right there. Fucking scaring the shit out of me. Not used to being out here in night. But anyways, let's get back to the story. So I'm like, okay, this is a way I can express myself now. I'm like, 2021, I'm gonna start doing this. This is what I'm doing. There's no ifs or buts about it. I'm starting this fitness YouTube channel. I am becoming a great. I'm not settling for average. I've always wanted to be a great of some sort, so let's do it. So I get to January and I have that childhood spark back again that I had in 6th grade. No fear of failure. It's not there. I feel high again. Nothing replaced that feeling. Nothing. No artificial shit ever replaced it. And I got it back. So I post my first video. And I get a lot of hate for it. I get a lot of criticism from the people at my school. I keep posting though, because it's better to keep going than post and then give up. You know, you probably just get more hate for that. When I was playing basketball and I was pretty good at basketball compared to the people at my school, I would get a lot of respect for it because it was normalized. But I didn't get much respect for this, which really hurt my ego. And when I stopped getting respect from it, I transitioned into more of like an alpha male persona. And if you go back to my main channel videos and you go, I don't know, maybe go 2022 to 2023, you will see that I adopt more of an alpha male persona, which was a reflection of my insecurities. You know, because usually people portray what they lack within. Usually. Not always, but usually. So, this is when I lose that childhood sense. I lose that childhood spirit. Again, I'm not conscious of it, but it's in the back of my mind. I've lost it. And then 2023 comes around. And it's kind of the same thing. I've kind of leaned into my personality a bit more. But then I start telling more stories based on me on this YouTube channel. I've transitioned from fitness to more, you know, mental health and self-improvement and all this. And I start being a lot more authentic on camera. I think a video did really well. I had like 70,000 views. I'm like, shit, okay, the way to grow is to be authentic. And I like it more. I like being more authentic. Yes, the people at my school might give me more criticism for being authentic, but fuck it. Who cares? Who gives a shit? You know? So I'll do this. And somehow I go from 10,000 subscribers, the 10,000 subscribers I had built up from 2021 to the end of 2023. So nearly 1,000 days. Well, yeah, basically 1,000 days. To 300,000 in 90 days. By 2024, I think I had 300,000 subs in like 3 months. Just from being authentic. That's it. I was just more authentic. I let my childlike self go. I let it express. And I did that throughout 2024. You know, people gave me some criticism at school, but fuck it, I had some subs now. I was making a little bit of money now. I was doing this. And I could finally, not to their face, but in my head, just say, fuck you. You know? It felt good. Definitely. 100%. And now this year, 2025, I left school. It was my last year of high school last year. I'm 19. And I think I've lost it a little bit again. I'm not uploading as much. I don't really have as much motivation as I had. And I know this is temporary. I've been through this sometimes. It's just not this much. I've been through maybe weeks of my life where I've been more unmotivated, but I haven't been through months. 2025 has been off to a slow start, for me anyway. But I know I'll get it back. I know I will. Even making this video is probably the main thing I could do to get it back, express myself. I'm already feeling better. 100%. So yeah, that was my little story with the inner child. I don't believe it's like if you're a man watching this, I don't believe it's a pussy thing to do. I think it's a pussy thing to embrace your inner child. I think it's a good thing. 100% opens your creativity. You don't want to be a bitch and, you know, never face challenges. That's part of a facing challenge. When you're a kid, you were much more receptive to facing challenges. Embrace the masculine and the feminine within you. Right, the feminine is usually a bit more creative. The masculine is usually more straightforward, strong. I try my best to embrace both. And if you're a woman watching this video, embrace the masculine side of you if you've been suppressing that. And sometimes you have to stand up for yourself. That's more of your masculine. That will help you bring out your inner child. You're not broken. Your inner child just hasn't been embraced. These fucking trees are freaking me out. They're all shaking. Never recorded here before. It's probably just possums. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm not going to yap for too much longer. I've got to get home. Gonna go record a mole vid tomorrow. So yeah. Hopefully this can enlighten you a bit. And I'll catch you in the next video whenever I record a video on here. I don't know when I will. But yeah. Subscribe to the main channel if you haven't, because I'm more consistent on there, especially from now on. But I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.